So this is Newton Farm. Well, no, actually this is Freshwater West Beach. Up there is Newton Farm, and we came this way around today just to show you what sort of views you might think you'd expect. So we're all the way up there, and we'll show you the site in a while, but you know, just a short drive down to the beach. Very nice beach, very nice views. So here we are back at the campsite. Let's start by addressing the elephant in the room. Actually, there might be two elephants in the room. Firstly, you've seen the view from the bottom down to the beach. Out to the other side, you do have Pembroke Refinery. But you really don't have to sit here and look at it. And actually at night, well, at night it's quite mystical. It's makes you want to wander off and sing "We're Off to See the Wizard." Of course, go back to where we were just now, and there's your real view. So that's the one you point the caravan at, isn't it? Now, the other elephant in the room. We booked this through the Camping and Caravan Club as a certified site. And indeed, there is a certified site. Doesn't quite have the views, but it's compact and it's got the right number of units on it, and does exactly what a certified site might be. We were given the option to camp on the field, so we did. And there we go, that's us over there, which I don't have a problem with. The field has facilities. It has a very basic LSAM point, it has water points dotted all around, and there is electric. If you booked this as a certified site with facilities, which is what it's on the CCC website with, you didn't expect that you were going to share the shower block and the sinks and the bins and everything else with another 40 odd caravans. So maybe a bit of an issue. It's not overly bothered us, but just bear it in mind. If you are one of these people that just wants to be in a field with 6 people, have a fair share of toilets, kitchen sinks and the like, just remember that you will be sharing them with the main campsite. The main campsite itself, as I say, about 40 units on it. It's 10 acres, so they're pretty well spaced out. There's no real rules. You can pitch where you want. Obviously, if you want electric, you need to be in sight of an electric bollard. So 25-metre cable is useful. There are quite a few seasonals and stored caravans here. You can tell that just by looking at the grass around some of these. But again, not really a big issue. Plenty of space. So overall, you know, you're here for this, aren't you? You're here for the view. Another maybe slight bit of an issue. We did put the awning up and it has stayed up, but not long after we got here the wind blew up, and because you're effectively on a peninsula, it done half blow, and it blew for 72 hours from one way and then the next way. So whichever way we tried to secure the awning, it became a bit of an issue. But as I say, it stayed up. But again, if you come in here and you want to use your awning, I would make sure you've got storm straps, and I would make sure that you've got rock pegs, and you get those lines in good and proper. So we were just driving out to Haverfordwest and we saw this farm shop, and you know what we feel about farm shops. So we thought we'd stop in. Load of goodies. When we're back at the caravan, we'll unload and show you what we've bought, but really nice looking little farm shop. So as I say, we stopped at Plate to Gate to get just a little bit of light lunch, some lovely Welsh cheeses, chutneys and some crackers. And then also on the way back, we stopped in at the Pembrokeshire Cider Company and picked up a cider or three. So, hey, I think we'll call that lunch. So when we were down at Gate2Plate, the farm shop earlier, as well as the nice stuff we picked up for lunch, we picked up these butterfly chickens, stuffed with cream cheese and with a crumb marinade on them. Slam them on the barbecue, a few potatoes with them, and I think we'll call that supper. Okay, so today we're going to take a look at these little fellas. These are the turn thumbs, thumb turns that hold your window stays open when you've got your caravan windows wide open, which this time of the year we're going to do quite a lot, I expect, get some air through. A number of ours we've got some cracks on the back, and one or two have actually clean broken off, so there's nothing there to hold the window with at all now. So I had to search around online and pick these guys up. They're not quite the same. They're a retro manufacturer, but they do the job perfectly well. I couldn't actually find the proprietary ones there at all, otherwise I probably would have gone for them. But as I say, these chaps cost about £1.80 each. I bought 10 for 18 quid, something like that. And as I say, do the job and get the windows back functioning something like as they should. So all you're going to need by way of tools for this job, obviously you're going to need the fittings themselves, however many you need to replace. Otherwise, it's a pair of pliers, simple as that. No fancy tools, no need to clamber the whole toolbox out the front of the caravan, I doubt. Just your pair of pliers and you'll be able to do this in a few minutes each window. So a number of ours have actually broken off. You can see here all you've got left is a little split pin coming out of the aluminium rod there. Obviously when they've got to that state, there's no means by which you can hold the window open at all, so they definitely need replacing. And a number of ours have also got a crack down the back. You can just about see it there, and we know from experience that at some point very soon when we're tightening that up, it will just ping off. So first things first, all we're going to do is hoik that little split pin out like that, so you've just got the blank hole there. Keep the split pin safe because you're going to need it in a moment, but otherwise we move on to the next step. The next thing we want to do is open the window right up. So if you're holding it on your head like I am at the moment, then you just lift the window up. Well, I'm holding it on my head because both of them have gone on this window. You might find that you've got one that still operates and still holds the window open. So you're going to want to release that, or as I say, take the pressure off and just lift the window up until the two parts of the rod come apart. Right, now pretty much all we're going to do is slip the new fitting over the thin end, so the top end of the aluminium bar. We're going to push the bottom one in to meet it there, pop it up again, just take the weight on your head to get the two halves of the aluminium bar together and just drop it down a little bit, not all the way down, but just so there's a decent overlap between the two parts of the aluminium rod. Okay, so we're just going to push the split pin back in, turn your pliers around, crimp it right up like that. Then if you just pull the new fitting down to meet it, tighten it up. There we go. Job's a good one. Do that all round, do each of the ones that are broken, and you'll be good for a good few more years to come. So this has been Newton Farm. A very nice campsite. Not the smallest, not the biggest, very informal. Let you do pretty much what you want. Basic facilities, but good facilities.
Very, very good views, very, very good beaches close by. Excellent for touring around Pembrokeshire, and all at a pretty reasonable cost. £25 a night in 2025, that's with electric. So I would say that's about right for what you get here. You've been watching just another caravan vlog. If you like what you see, subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you next time.